welcome to the 2019 Quidditch Canada Western Regional Championships. My name is Christian.
And I'm Wesley.
We are both from the UBC team, and we will be commentating this game between the Edmonton Aurors and the UVic. Do we know what the UVic's team is called?
I believe they're the Valkyries.
The Valkyries? Oh, that's a sweet name. Unless it's changed, and then it's not the Valkyries, but it is between Edmonton and UVic.
Pretty sure it says Valkyries on their jerseys.
Ah,
so
yes.
I don't think it's changed.
So that would indicate that they are the Valkyries.
Yes, they are.
All right, good point.
Yeah.
Currently, we're just doing cheers and setting up. We have our lovely refs putting balls in the middle of the field. For those of you that are new to Quidditch, don't know what Quidditch is. Sorry, don't know what Quidditch is or otherwise. We'll be helping you through that today.
Inflated, yeah. Ask Edmonton if we can use like
That's a beautiful shot of the rat.
And that's what happens.
And he's gone.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll be helping you through. It's a lovely rainy day. The skies are white.
I think it's gray.
You think it's gray? That's
Yeah.
fair. It is pretty gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow, this is... Okay, what do we know about these teams? Not much, if I'm being honest.
UVic is from Victoria.
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, Edmonton is from Edmonton.
Edmonton, cool. And is that located in Alberta?
I think it is.
Nice.
My geography is rough. It might be there.
I'm sorry, we're just captivated by this cheer.
Yes.
Lots of colors.
And the Valkyries are pumped up and ready to go.
You guys excited?
They're either excited or scared. Well, I'm scared, so that means I'm excited.
What color?
In case you missed it, the Valkyries are in fact wearing blue and white.
Yes. All right. Edmonton's setting up on the pitch now. Valkyries going out too. At the start of the game, for those of you that do not know, there are 6 players, 1 keeper and 3 chasers. Those guys are only allowed to interact with the quaffle.
Keepers are wearing green, chasers are wearing white headbands.
Do the flip again, I missed it!
I'll get the flip on camera. Oh, nice.
Thank you!
All right, yeah, and beaters are wearing black, and they get to throw the dodgeballs at people.
Yes.
I like beating because it's fun. I personally am a beater. Wesley is a chaser.
I'm a chaser. Yes.
Sometimes a keeper, too.
Hopefully not a keeper this tournament. I'm not great at it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fair. Wesley's also a snitch, so
I'm
we're
not a
gonna see
snitch.
that.
I'm a seeker. I'm not a snitch. I do not.
These terms are interchangeable
They
for
are
me.
not.
They're really not. Wesley's a seeker, which means that at 18 minutes when the seekers are released?
18 minutes.
18 minutes. And, yeah, 18 minutes when the seekers are released. Wesley will be helping commentate through that. Okay, no, just getting a warm up.
Yeah.
You go, Colin!
I can tell you something. I played against this Edmonton team a couple times, couple years, and they have great beaters. It's going to be an all-star beater lineup, but I also know that UVic's beaters are nothing to be scoffed at. Edmonton, of course, having the larger roster at this tournament rather than UVic. I don't know why, but that's just how it is.
Yeah. Large rosters definitely help in Quidditch because we run a lot and it gets very tiring very fast if you don't have many subs.
So yeah, all right, just checking if the refs are good. We are about to get on way with the first Quidditch match of the day. Oh, that rhymes.
From here in, not quite lovely, very rainy Surrey.
Did you say?
It's the weather is Surrey is nice. The weather isn't. I'm sorry, Surrey.
Yeah, okay. I thought you were insulting Surrey there for a second. I was gonna be like,
to.
How dare you?
all right,
I'm sorry,
Okay,
Surrey. Please forgive me.
all right.
You will be blue. Edmonton, are you ready?
All the way!
UVic, are you ready?
All right, so they're gonna yell brooms up, and at that point the brooms will come
Ready!
up.
Brooms up!
Nice, and we're on our way. They're going for the balls.
All right,
Edmonton picking up.
Quaffle, number 36 driving.
Edmonton
Pass,
containing
and-
both bludgers right now, and a good goal.
All right, play is stopped.
Advantage has been called. We're gonna see what's going on. Yeah, so that very start there, they all run towards the balls. I believe Edmonton picked up the quaffle first, as well as both bludgers on either side, allowing them to secure an easy goal. UVic is, I believe, their beater is getting carded.
UVic number 54. Illegal slide.
An illegal slide.
That is negated by the goal, which is good.
Nice. All right, so there's card on play, but goal's good, so that's no foul, no time in the penalty box.
Yeah.
All right, and we're looking to see the second play of the game.
There are 3 levels of cards in Quidditch. There are blue cards, yellow cards, and red cards. A red card is an ejection. 2 yellow cards makes a red card.
All right, and we're back on our way. Edmonton having 2 bludgers gives them bludger superiority, or BS, making them very dangerous to engage upon. UVic looking for an option.
Yeah, advancing up towards the hoops. Lots of space. Nice pass behind.
Oh, it goes all the way back up to the top of the box. Appears to have been beat. Oh, another beat. And that's the Edmonton Beaters just controlling that play. UVic currently doesn't even have any bludgers going on. UVic's returning the bludger. All right, and we started play again.
Score table, please. Update the score. Thank you.
All right, he started running, going in, going deep. Pass out to the top. Ooh. Nice.
Almost a steal there.
He's just controlling the play, staying up near the top. Oh, and an engage from the Beaters from Edmonton. Not sure what's going on there. And a goal! A good run through from what I saw.
Yeah, looked nice. And the ball rolls all the way back to Edmonton's hoops. Returned to UVic.
Right. Current score is, I believe, 20-0, 10-0, 20-0.
I think it's 20-0.
I believe it's 20-0. We are advancing slowly.
Yeah.
UVic taking their time, looking dominating.
Chasers advancing with the beaters,
Yeah.
more or less, which is a good thing to do. Your beaters protect you, and we're very grateful as chasers.
Ooh, Edmonton getting a pick of a beat right there, and oh my God, another one! Leaving UVic with 0 beaters. Oh, he takes out of the hand and goes for the shot and misses, goes low. All right, UVic recovers it. If the keeper has it in their zone, you're not allowed to tackle them or beat them. Keeper's the person with the green headband. So the keeper getting it means that they can slowly advance it up again. You do have to advance at a consistent pace. If you do not do that, the ref's like, hey, advance at a consistent pace and a bit of a faster one.
Yes, and if you keep not doing it, they will card you.
Yeah. Oh, ooh, okay. Bit of a fumble there, but it's recovered.
Yeah.
Edmonton applying that high pressure. Wrapping. Oh, and they fell off room. UVic is scared of that one beater right there.
UVic uses a reset. You're allowed, once you advance the clock goes past the midline, you're not allowed to do that. Sorry, going back over the midline is a reset. You're allowed to reset once per play.
Yeah. Fun fact, also going back over your own keeper line is a reset.
Oh,
Will we see that? Probably not.
I
But
imagine
fun.
it's rather rare. Yes.
Yeah. All right, let's see what's going on the field. UVic actually is BS, but it looks like there's a struggle currently.
All gorges are out of play.
UVic maintain BS. The quaffle's behind the hoop. Oh, a shot is made, but a good block, getting it to that keeper. The keeper now has it.
And so that ends the play, the drive rather.
All right, they're advancing it up. The beaters are both behind the quaffle, leaving the quaffle unprotected. You could argue someone holding it means it's protected, but no, you need a bludger. Oh, a good steal from UVic, or from Edmonton. Or Edmonton from UVic? Yeah, that one. Ooh, a lob pass, but it's caught by Edmonton. Edmonton, seeing an opportunity, starts engaging and then slows it down.
Walking it off the field. Edmonton. Set up a good play.
It was kind of cold, but it's not too cold. It's a nice temperature.
I think it's cold.
You think it's cold?
It's kind of cold.
I'm wearing a lot of layers, yeah.
Yeah, so am I. That's why I'm wearing layers.
Alright, they're just delaying it at the top, waiting for something good to happen.
Waiting.
Missed.
Shot. Did that go in?
Was it not mine? Was I not close? Don't.
You can hear those whistles. Those are from the other pitch.
Yeah.
So don't worry about them.
Also there, you can see both beaters were running for a bludger that had just rolled out of bounds. The refs call who they think is closer to the bludger, and that person receives it. There's a lot of rules in Quidditch. It is a silly sport, and yet we play it.
It's a lot of fun, and most of the rules make sense.
Yes, the score is 30-0 if you didn't just hear that. Ooh, that contact was questionable. So in Quidditch, you're not allowed to contact from behind. If someone turns into it, then it's arguably okay. It's really a lot of ref discretion as to what they think is safe and what should be allowed.
If somebody turns into the contact, you're supposed to back off as soon as it's safe for you to do so. You're also not allowed to make contact below the knees or
Neck and above?
Neck and above, yes.
Neck and above.
You're only allowed to wrap or tackle somebody who is carrying a ball that your position is allowed to interact with. So, for example, chasers cannot tackle beaters.
Yeah. Chasers also can't catch the bludger if you see someone throw and think, why didn't they catch it? It's because it's not allowed.
Yes.
Which makes beating really fun, because then you're just throwing a bludger at people who can't catch it.
Yes. If a beater catches a bludger thrown at them, that's okay, and they are not beat. It's kind of like dodgeball that way.
UVic with a nice beat on defense. Taking out the quaffle carrier. Unfortunately, nothing happens from it. Edmonton picks it back up and goes for the shot, and it is a goal. He just ran right in and took it. He was not afraid, or they were not afraid. My apologies.
Score is now 40-0 Edmonton, I believe.
Yeah.
Each goal is 10 points, to be clear.
Snitch catch is only 30, which makes sense because it has to be a game, and otherwise it would ruin the sanctity, blah, blah, blah. But still, I wish it was 150. That would be so much fun.
I have said this several times this year, and I will continue saying it. 150 points makes sense in Harry Potter League format because it's clearly stated in the books that the Quidditch World Cup is based on points scored, not games won.
Oh, is it actually? I did not know that.
Book 3, they need to win by 200 points or something. Oh, Gryffindor needs to beat Slytherin by 200 points because it's by cumulative points scored.
Okay, wait, but is that just for the house cuts, or is that for...
Nice shot attempt. Unfortunately, it goes above the hoops and is not a goal.
Yeah, it was a good attempt for a beat from the UVic beater. I think he might have gotten Brunoff. No call on the play, but he missed the goal, so it was a good pressure by the beater regardless, and good pressure by defense.
Alright, Quaffle is back in bound, and the keeper is advancing for UVic.
Yeah, Edmonton, of course, has BS, which, as we all know, stands for Bludger Superiority.
And nothing else.
Well, nothing else. It's not an acronym for other things.
No.
I feel like the more we say that, the worse it sounds.
Yeah, it does.
Alright, they're advancing slowly. I like UVic's strategy of, let's take our time.
Yeah, it's a good strategy.
Ooh,
Don't rush things
UVic.
if we don't have to.
UVic manages to get BS because the Edmonton pressured high. It's currently in Edmonton's zone.
Yeah.
They still have one bludger. It's a good beat. The pass
Edmonton
was
have-
before. Another good beat.
UVic maintains BS. Good beat on the Quaffle carrier attempting a drive.
Edmonton recovers. UVic has BS.
Yes. Quaffle. Edmonton advances the Quaffle. A little bit of pressure on the point.
Keeper right now. Chris in the green toque. You can wear toques or headbands.
Yep.
Either one works as long as it's not hard.
You can wear a headband on top of your toque. That's also allowed.
That is allowed.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh.
So what the UVic beater was doing there was claiming bludger immunity.
Yeah. So if the opponent team has two bludgers and the third one's on the ground, and you're like, that's behind them, how can I get there? You can legally raise your fist and you're immune to them throwing a bludger at you and knocking you out. The issue is, there was one bludger in Edmonton's hands, two bludgers on the ground, and UVic was raising a fist, which is illegal fisting, is the name of the rule.
I think
Deceptive fisting?
I think it's-
You're right, that is much better.
I think
Deceptive
it's
fisting.
actually improper immunity claim.
Well, deceptive fisting is my name for the rule.
I agree with your name.
All right, thank you. So a blue card has been awarded.
I believe a blue card is 1 minute of penalty time,
Yep.
so UVic will be one player down for
Player
a
down.
minute unless Edmonton scores.
Yep. Oh, the rain has started coming down.
I'm glad I'm under a tent.
Alright, we're resetting play. Oh, when play stopped, everyone drops their broom on the ground, wherever you are, until play has started again.
Yes.
I love silly rules like that in this sport.
I mean, it makes sense. It means you can walk away and then you know where you have to return to.
Nice. Oh, a pass has been made just before the beat. That's a high pressure against two beaters.
On there, I'm sorry.
Oh. Edmonton recovers it, gets that goal. UVic is back.
Yep. Back to full strength because the penalty time is negated by the goal.
I believe the UVic player comes back off broom, came back on broom. Shouldn't matter, it doesn't affect play, but we'll just see that continue. That was the lovely Snitch who will be coming on in a little while. Wyatt Verschere.
Internet star and our coach.
Internet star, known as the Chad of Quidditch on certain message boards. Don't know why, but he's known as that.
Why are you on those message boards?
Those message boards are Reddit.
No good.
So, there's a call on play. We're not sure exactly what's going on. The ref's talking to him. I believe the call is going to be no goal.
Yeah, the ref said the goal is no good. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Subbing procedure.
No goal due to subbing procedure. That is a rough call to lose a goal on.
It is.
Yeah. Alright, so that's a no goal. We'll see what the refs do with turning over. The score is currently 40-0 for Edmonton. Edmonton's pressing high with the bludger. They know that UVic's got no bludgers. They know they can keep pressuring. He is just, Colin, the Edmonton beater, is just taking people out with, like what are they gonna do? UVic has recovered a bludger. And taking out that.
Ooh, number 9.
It's a goal. It's a goal. Sorry, I'm just watching the beater play because that's what I'm interested in. I know there's a bunch of goals and stuff happening. And rain, come down on the rain. It is cold and wet.
UVic walking off the quaffle. And they're out of their keeper. The keeper is out of their keeper zone, which means they're no longer protected.
Now,
And it can be deep.
Oh, yeah.
And
Like
here they go.
almost that.
Like that almost happened.
Ooh, pass unfortunately to the other team. Nice little handoff pass. I believe that was no goal. It was a miss, unfortunately.
Yes.
We often have a saying, put your hand through the hoop, and in that case, they did not put their hand through the hoop.
You are allowed to score by putting your hand with the quaffle in it through the hoops.
Nice. Don't know if you saw that on the live stream there, but that was a great beat by
Edmonton
UVic
has
beater
one
and
bludger, I think, right now.
Time is currently 10:15, if you did not hear that. So, fun fact, the Snitch is released at 17 minutes, but Secrets are released at 18 minutes, which gives you a minute to just look at Wyatt as he runs out onto the field. Snitches often run out onto the field in fun fashions, doing a backflip, running with their hands all goofy-like, flapping like birds. And back to the game.
Back to the game. Edmonton walking up the quaffle.
Scores, I believe, 50-0 currently. This has been like a bit of a slower paced game. Edmonton liking to hold onto that ball high up, waiting for the right opportunity.
Good dive by UVic. Keeper to get on the ball quickly.
Timeout's been called! Alright, so timeouts are 1 minute. Each team gets one per game. I know they all just talk. They talk strategy. You know what timeouts are. You're watching Quidditch. What am I telling you? Anyways, you're awesome for watching Quidditch.
Yes, thank you for spending time to watch us talk, listen to us talk, and watch these lovely people play.
I mean, you're probably not here to listen to us talk.
That's
you're probably
true.
here to watch them play.
But you're stuck with us.
I'm here to listen to Wesley talk.
Oh god. That's not reassuring.
So, while the play is paused, Wesley, what's your favorite part about Quidditch?
My favorite part about Quidditch is listening to Christian commentate on this game.
Wesley, you know what my favorite part about Quidditch?
What is your favorite part about
Listening
Quidditch?
to you commentate on this game.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, yeah. So Wesley, do you like long walks on the beach? I'm asking for a friend.
Yes, I do like long walks on the beach. Do you?
I don't.
Yeah?
Yeah, it hurts my ankles.
Ooh, that's true.
Yeah, because like it's always like really sandy and my ankles are like weak.
And
There's 10 seconds left on the timeout.
And well, you know what they say about sand? It's coarse, and it's rough, and it gets everywhere.
All right, we're getting back into it. People are going to back where they dropped their brooms. You might also be asking, hey, how do you remember if this is my broom? Good question. Anyways, so we're playing Quidditch. We got UVic with a bludger right here.
I believe Edmonton has BS.
Bludgers are the dodgeballs, in case you're confused.
Yes, the quaffle is the volleyball.
Yes. We use other sports balls and techniques.
Yes. The snitch is all ours. The snitch is our special
Edmonton
thing.
pressuring high with their bludgers. Seeing what happens. A pass is made. Another, okay. Ooh, a trip, I believe. I believe that was just accidental.
Okay. It looks fine.
You can see there that Edmonton's beaters will just, take down anyone who's there. They really like to just beat whoever is standing. That way that they can just get a turnover. That was a good try. That was a good one. All right, it's nice beat was made there. Easy target. That's how you like them. A pass up to the top of the box. Great pass. Great lob.
Reset used. So Edmonton cannot cross the midline again on this play.
It appears there's no beaters on defense, so...
Oh, okay.
They're just running right in there. Number 27, just being great at the sport. Ball's being reset. We now have a lot of people under this tent, because why would you want to be outside?
Because it's raining.
Oh, fun fact, Leslie, we're expecting 50 centimeters of rain today.
I am not happy about that.
Now, it could have been millimeters, but I'm going with centimeters.
I really hope it's millimeters, because I have to play in that. You also have to play
We
that.
have to play that. We'll play it later.
Alright, play it.
It's supposed to get worse? Oh, lovely!
So today, for those watching at home, we are in round robin play to set up the seating for tomorrow's double elimination bracket to determine
the other table
playoffs.
Perry, time check. 12:53.
We're at 12:53 in the game, which means it's 4 minutes until the the snitch is released, if my math is right, which it might not be.
Plus 4 is 16. Yeah, 16, 4 and some change.
Great.
So there's a whole lot going on right now.
Yeah.
And if you're having trouble watching or figuring out what's going on, and we're not helping that much, just try and keep focused on what the quaffle is doing. The quaffle's the main ball. The beaters are kind of there. The beaters are like babysitters, basically. The quaffle's trying to get to a location, and the beaters escort it there.
Yep. Almost a good pass. That would have been a really pretty goal.
It would have been a gorgeous goal.
Yeah.
However, UVic is maintaining. Advantage has been called on the play. Not sure what for. UVic was maintaining BS there. Both teams like advancing slowly, like waiting for the right opportunity, like waiting for the beaters to make a play. But both teams have good beaters, so they can do that. It works out. Not sure what's going on.
Yes, as a chaser, nice beaters, good beaters support is really helpful.
Yellow card to beater number 13 on the Edmonton Aurors. Illegal contact. Not sure specifically what it was.
I think he said attempting to punch the ledger out.
Sweet.
On a steal.
Where should I stand?
Just kneel like anywhere around there.
Yeah.
And you're off broom when you go back on? Sweet.
Yeah.
Goal or 1 minute?
Goal or 1 minute, yeah.
I'm subbing, beaters.
Alright, UVic begins their first power play of the game. Do we use power play? I know that's hockey terminology.
I think we do.
Okay. UVic on the power play.
He's good.
No beaters! No beaters! No beaters! No beaters!
Took Edmonton a minute to get the message, but there are no beaters on
No
defense. So this is a good
beaters!
time to charge.
You might have been able to hear that there are no beaters on defense.
And that's an easy goal.
That's a nice goal. If
there's a nice catch by the UVic beater. I don't think you could see it because it was on the other side.
if there's no beaters, people will often just yell no beaters, because in that case, what is someone going to do? Tackle? Tackling's weird in Quidditch because you can only wrap with one hand and not two, and you can't lift someone up. So when you're tackling someone, time is you have 20 seconds left.
Thanks.
because when you're tackling someone, you can't lift them up. You can only wrap with one arm. So if there's no beaters and you're fast and you can spin, then you can just get that goal.
10 seconds, 13.
Oh.
All right, UVic driving.
Come on, you're back out!
All right, and the penalty is over. We can see the number 13 is back in play. Power play is over. UVic maintaining control of the quaffle, driving, and oh, too bad.
So the other thing I notice about UVic a lot is they often end up in these like near top of the box positions without their beaters. And I don't know why that is, if they have the strategy of the beaters go in, try to get BS back for defense, or if perhaps their beaters are just pressuring differently. It's just interesting to note how chasers and beaters work together or work separately.
Yeah.
Game time. Game time.
Fine.
Game time.
50. Game time, please.
The game time's around
15,
15.
20.
All right, 15:20, which means we've got 1 minute and 40 seconds until the snitch comes out.
That was some quick math, Wesley.
Thank you. It was easy numbers.
Me and Wesley are both engineering, so you'd think we'd be good at math.
Haha,
No,
This is what we have calculators for.
we're just bad at English. Oh, a nice pass.
Oh,
Oh, a great
lovely
block. Unfortunately, still recovered by Edmonton. Edmonton's being on that today. Whenever a ball or quaffle gets loose, they're the first to it.
Yeah, still a beautiful
They're
block
currently
by
being
UVic
pressured.
keeper.
Oh,
Oh, was that a goal?
Was that a? I see a no-go call, but
Goal ref says no.
the ref calls that as
I think
no goal. I don't believe.
I think header possession's time.
Is that a goal, Howie?
Oh, that
Goal
was a
Goal
goal.
was good. Very long goal. You don't see those often.
No, it could have been a pass.
I think it was intending to be a pass. UVic putting the effort in, trying to try, but it ends
Edmonton's
up.
keeper recovering. Edmonton's keeper, lovely person, great player, very tall.
Yes.
A limb. I love playing against a limb.
Is it a lean?
It could be, and I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. I have been told a limb before, but who knows?
UVic, rather Edmonton slowly advancing to quaffle. Taking their time, setting things up.
The other thing you can notice.
Snitch out in 5 seconds.
Good attempt. An illegal play. So two things. One, UVic hit the beater, touched the quaffle with the bludger. Which, if you're holding the bludger when you touch the quaffle, that's illegal. If you throw the bludger at a quaffle while the quaffle's in the air, you're good.
Also, you can throw the quaffle at a bludger in the air.
Yes.
It's really hard, but you can do it.
So that's a yellow card. That's an unfortunate card to get, especially, so that he will be back on, or they will be back on, my apologies, before the snitch is released. The other thing that happened there is the keeper can put their hands through their own hoops. So normally you actually can't stick your hand through your own hoops to try and defend, but your keeper can. That's partly what makes the keeper so good on defense.
The keeper's superpowers are, if they have possession of the quaffle behind their keeper line, which is the line of you can see is the line of pylons in front of the hoops.
Yeah.
You can't make contact with them, and they can't be beat. The other keeper superpower is they can put their hands through the hoops to block a shot.
The other keeper superpower is kindness. We'll see if that one comes into effect this game.
And the
a nice
power of
pass.
And
the snitch is released!
Why is he running like Naruto?
Because it's Wyatt.
I'm guessing you all heard that, so let's just move on. So he just now chills out there for like a minute.
Yeah. So the Seekers will be wearing yellow headbands. Their job is to catch the snitch off of that is attached to Wyatt's shorts in the back.
Yeah, the little sock basically with like a tennis ball in it.
Yes.
Haley.
The Seekers can make very limited contact with the snitch. They are not allowed to charge them, which is run into them. You're allowed to run around them, and you're not allowed to wrap them or tackle them.
So your hands can't be on like either side. You can't impede their movement. That's what that's called.
Yes, you can't hug the snitch, which is put your hand on either side. The snitch can do pretty much whatever they want.
Yeah, the snitch can throw you down, whip out your broom. They are a ref.
So you can see the snitch tail while taunting the Seekers.
The Seekers are released. Play still goes on while this happens.
Yes.
So now if you thought that you were like looking at everything and confused,
Yeah.
the camera's mostly going to follow the snitch play. Currently the score is, I believe, 10...
No, 0-80.
What?
All right, Edmonton getting some quality
You get
time
to
along
go
with Wyatt, which is a very nice place to be in. So what you can see right now, one Edmonton beater is doing is guarding the Seekers, because as a Seeker, if you're getting beat all the time, you cannot catch the snitch, and it is very frustrating.
Oh, it's very frustrating. Being a beater, I know. I like to frustrate people. So the score is currently 100-0, which means 10 goals for Edmonton. We count in increments of 10. Don't ask me why.
All right, you get
So it's
attempted by the
100-0.
Yeah.
and Edmonton Seeker is off broom, so they're running back to their hoops.
Yeah. Currently an argument, I would call it, for the quaffle there. Those are always really, if you have good refs, which we do today, they're always great at looking at that and being able to be like, is there a bad contact in there somewhere? UVic making a great offensive beat.
Right,
Unfortunately, nothing comes from it.
What you can see going right now.
Oh my god, Edmonton.
Yes, so in Seeker play
sorry.
right now, not anymore, UVic was defensive seeking, so they're down. Even if UVic catches the snitch, that's only 30 points, they'll still lose. So that what the UVic Seeker was doing was not attempting to catch the snitch from Wyatt, just getting in the way of Edmonton, the Edmonton Seeker, which is a good strategy, and also a lot easier, which is nice as a Seeker. It's not as tiring as battling with Wyatt, because Wyatt is strong.
Wyatt is very strong.
Yes.
Do you know how much he benches?
No,
I don't either.
It's probably a lot.
It's probably a big number.
Yeah.
Do you know what that number would be?
Do I? Oh no. Okay. A little contact on defense. Pardon me. That's why I'm.
Yep. Okay.
Mhm.
Edmonton makes an attempt for the snitch, but Wyatt's doing well.
Edmonton's got an all-star lineup right now. Making a great pass. Ooh, a little bit of fumble.
Wyatt
Was that a? Oh my God! A face beat by UVic.
So being beat in the face is okay.
It's legal.
Painful.
Really, you're allowed to just beat anyone, anywhere, at almost any time, as long as they're on broom.
Yeah. You're not allowed to beat the snitch.
No.
It wouldn't make sense. They're not a player.
They are a ref.
Yeah.
If you throw your blood, you're also not allowed to throw your bludger at them just to distract them. That is illegal, and it does say, UVic has scored a goal!
UVic has scored!
Woo!
Congratulations, UVic.
I mean, sorry, we're impartial.
Yes.
Please.
Little head beat on UVic Seeker. Sorry, UVic. I feel your pain.
Listen, it's always hard going up against a really good team, and
Yeah.
Edmonton's proven to be a really good team this tournament. Yeah, the other thing, did we mention that the snitch can just grab your broom?
Yeah.
And they can whip it out from underneath you, but also if you refuse to get off it, they can just drag you around.
Yeah. So that's what Wyatt likes to do. If you come up to him, he will just grab your shoulders or your broom and hold you, and you can do nothing because, as we mentioned, Wyatt is strong. So you need to be strategic in how you approach the snitch. Try to make sure that they can't get a good grip on you or disengage if they do have a good grip.
Dude, Wyatt is so strong. You know how many push-ups he can do?
I mean, I've heard it's a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Do you know how much he benches?
How much?
I don't know, but I've heard it's a lot.
Nice. Who'd you hear that from? Wasn't that me?
Might have been.
Ah, nice. So Snitch plays still going. Oh, he goes for the cheeky little slap there. Goes for a little pushback. You can see there the UVic Seeker ran away because the beater came.
Yeah.
And they're just like, I'm not having any of that.
Yeah. Advantage.
Oh, UVic makes a great beat on defense. I believe it was before the...
21-55.
So, if you throw your bludger at someone and you hit them, the ball they're holding is dead. So if they're holding a quaffle, even if it's in natural motion, so like if you beat someone as they're passing, then if they're in natural motion and they finish their motion naturally, then it's good. The ball's allowed to go. But if you hit someone while they're even touching a quaffle, that quaffle can't be scored with until someone else touches it. So what that essentially means is if someone goes to shoot and you beat them and they're still in continuous motion, it's no goal. I don't know if they'll call it like that or if they'll give a card for something else.
Yellow card, Edmonton number 13. Dangerous kick. That is second yellow.
It's red.
Red card.
2 yellows goes right to a red.
Okay. Call Doug.
So in this case, the red player doesn't have to like immediately vacate the area. They just can't be in the box. And then Edmonton has to put someone else in the box in their position. In terms of this tournament and red cards, we don't know exactly how it is. Sometimes they stack, and if you get like 2 in a day, then you're not allowed to play the next day. Sometimes not. We'll see. It wasn't an agreed red, which means that they'll almost definitely be fine, and they will be playing the next game.
Yes. The call was dangerous kick, so you're allowed to kick the quaffle or the bludgers within limits. Somebody has to pick it up before it can be kicked again. And if somebody is reaching for the ball and you kick it, that is a dangerous kick, which is a yellow card.
Yeah, to reiterate, only 1 kick per play before something happens, and...
Well, you can kick it as many times on the play as you want. It just has to be picked up between kicks.
By someone else?
Yeah, anybody.
Can you pick it up?
You can...
So you can kick it to yourself?
I'm pretty sure that's allowed, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Right.
But it's got a lot of weird rules.
Yeah, so the UVic will have a power play for 2 minutes, so they're going to take this time to try to score some goals.
It does look like UVic is engaging.
Yeah, okay.
However, they're also waiting for the right moment. Wyatt the Seeker doing some sort of ninja hands to taunt the people.
Naruto things? Is that a Naruto thing? Because he did the right.
It could be. No, I think it's more like just karate.
Okay, I don't watch Naruto, so.
Still yelling.
And good Seeker beating by UVic. That's what I like to see as a Seeker. Unfortunately, UVic Seeker is off broom.
There's a whole kerfuffle going on. I think it just ended. There was just like a lot of, I don't know, people on people. A quaffle was in the middle of it.
I totally missed it.
It's done now.
No Seeker beating, so Seekers take advantage of this right now. As long as you can.
Wyatt, 23 minutes!
I'll be right back. Oh, watch out.
Score's still 100 to 10, or 10 to 1.
So after a certain amount of time,
23!
the Seeker gets handicaps so that the game does. Sorry, the Snitch gets handicapped so that the game ends. I don't remember the handicaps.
First handicap is you got to stay as close as you can to the midline.
We call it restrictions now.
Restrictions? Okay, sure thing.
First restriction.
Your first restriction is you got to stay like within. It's within like 3 meters of the midline, but honestly, if you get pushed away, you get pushed away.
Good Seeker beating.
It just
by
really
UVic.
means you can't. Carry time.
23:45!
Sweet. I believe the second one is they're down to 1 hand, so they have to put 1 hand behind their back.
Yeah, and then
restriction.
restriction.
And the third one is they have to pivot as best they can.
Yeah.
Yet again, in terms of safety, if there's something and they get like pushed off, then they're allowed to move. Another fun fact, if the Snitch ends up on the ground for whatever reason, then both of the Seekers have to back off, Snitch gets to get back up, and then the ref counts. This is so that...
26!
This is so that, like,
You
the...
can go out! 26!
26 released, red card penalty is over.
Using back to full strength.
Well, full strength, that one player does not return this game, so relatively full strength.
Right.
Full strength on pitch.
Full strength on pitch.
Yeah.
Edmonton Seeker is off broom and heads back to their hoops. UVic Seeker has some. Oh, is off broom too.
I love moments like this where there's a quaffle, 2 bludgers, and the Seeker, and they're all like within a line. So you really have to choose what you want to look at, and then you have to figure out what you can look at.
Oh, play is paused. I don't know why.
Look at the amazing roughing that's happening.
What?
Look at the amazing roughing that's happening.
There's good reffing. So things that make this reffing good is the calls have been tight. There hasn't been many or if any questionable calls. And the other thing is pace of play. It's always nice when a ref lets like play continue at a nice pace. All right, that beater is now coming to the box for illegal contact around the neck, yellow card. Their bludger is being turned over. If a beater's holding a bludger when they get a card, or if they get back to hoops, or if they get a penalty while holding a bludger, that bludger is often turned over. And depending on the play, so if you do something illegal with a second bludger while you're holding one, both of them would get turned over.
Same goes for the quaffle.
In this case, the closest Edmonton beater was off broom, so the bludger is put back at Edmonton's hoops. UVic does recover the quaffle.
Has UVic had the same Seeker this entire time? That is
I
impressive.
believe they have. You know what? I would say Edmonton might too.
Wow. Okay, good on the
No,
Seekers.
Edmonton hasn't, is what I
Okay.
would say.
Okay, good on
Specifically.
Good on you, Vic. Seeking is incredibly tiring.
I thought you said good on you, comma, Vic. And I was like, who's Vic?
Good on the UVic Seeker.
Yes.
It's very tiring. And
Wyatt, doing a little spin move with someone's broom.
yeah, as one does.
As one does when you that
you're
big.
Wyatt.
As one does when you can like do squats with like a very large weight, I imagine.
Yeah, he does so many push-ups. Did you
He
know?
does, dude. I heard he does so many push-ups.
Yeah, I also heard he benches a lot.
I actually haven't heard that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
He does.
Oh shoot. So there are so few goals right now. Why is this?
What?
It's mostly because for some reason, and there is a reason, the beaters are either getting carted out, so there's less beaters on play, or the beaters aren't targeting seekers as much, which indicates that both beaters are remaining on the play. Often what happens is one beater from each team will go and mark seekers, try to like get them out.
Yeah. Try to get. Was that a goal? That looked like a very long goal if it was.
Is that a goal?
I think it was.
Hey, a score table. Was that a goal? Hell yeah!
That was nice.
Sorry, that was beautiful.
Yes,
It's
all
always
right.
nice to see beautiful goals.
Edmonton Seeker is going hard against Wyatt, trying to catch.
Score's now 100 to 20, I believe.
So you can see what Wyatt also does is he just keeps backpedaling, which makes it really hard to get good contact with him.
Yeah, good snitches like to do that. They really like to backpedal, throw you down. It's hard to catch a snitch. I
Yeah.
can honestly say, Wesley here, great at catching snitches.
Thank you. I'm honored.
26:54.
Yeah,
Right,
that's my favorite thing when he throws someone down. It's like he can do that, just like in Harry Potter when the snitch can throw people down
Ah yes, as the snitch does.
with its giant muscular arms.
I
Another goal for UVic occurred.
feel okay.
You can tell by the hooting, I believe is the term for that noise.
Cheering, hooting,
Cheering,
yodeling.
hooting. Yodeling. Ooh.
I don't think it was yodeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not by the technical definition.
No.
Now the other thing to note is the snitch gets tired.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys could see on the camera, or you people, but he did like a little stretch there, and the seeker was like, "This is my opportunity," and went right in. Unfortunately, didn't make anything of it, or didn't turn over.
Yeah, as a seeker, that's when a lot of catches happen. The snitch gets tired, they mess up, and they're like, "Yes, this is my time."
It's now raining harder. Kind of forgot it was raining for a little bit there.
Yeah,
You
I
kind of
think
just get used to it.
Might have stopped
Wyatt,
it.
Oh, it
10
might have.
seconds.
Next handicap, not handicap, what's the term?
Restriction.
Restriction. In 10 seconds.
All right, Wyatt, handicap 2.
I don't know if you saw that.
All right,
but
Wyatt
the
is
beater-
down to one hand.
The beater, sorry, go ahead.
What?
Sorry, the Edmonton beater was like faking, like pressuring, and then the other one rolled to them, so they just threw one back,
Oh
and
yeah,
they're
I
like,
saw
cool,
that.
now we
That
have
was
two.
great.
If you have two, you can't throw the other one back, so like say Edmonton has two bludgers and the third one rolls up to one of them. They can't throw one back.
Oh, catch! Catch by Edmonton.
Is there a catch?
Nice.
Catch plays being stopped.
All right, refs will confirm to confirm that
Nice.
the catch was legal.
Yeah.
So they'll have a little chit chat about that.
I like getting together.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll grab a coffee, who knows.
Have a confabulation, committee meeting.
So there are two games going on right now, one on this pitch, one on the other pitch. The other pitch is not being live streamed or commentated.
It may end up on YouTube eventually.
Catch is good. Nice.
Congratulations to both the teams. Edmonton wins 130
150 to
150
30.
I'm sorry.
150 was the score after catch, 120 was the score before the catch.
Yes. Thank you to our snitch
Thank
Wyatt.
you to our lovely snitch Wyatt, who
Wyatt.
can pump iron of at least a large amount.
Yeah, so much.
Anyways, and thank you to our ref crew. There will be so many more games today.
Yes, thank you.
I'm gonna go someplace warm
Yes.
personally for now.
Congratulations to both the teams. Good game. And thank you everybody for listening to us and watching these people play.
Awesome. Catch you guys later. Peace.
Oh, that was awesome.
Hey Wyatt.